Hi, my name is Irene, and today I'm going to tell you the crazy story of how I lose control of myself and turn into these exciting characters from the movies I see. Unbelievable, right? When I was 3, my parents first took me to see the movie Tarzan. It was amazing, but soon after we got home, I started howling and beating my chest, just like Tarzan. And then I literally swung from the curtains and pillars, crashing into everything that came in my way. Mom couldn't stop laughing, but Dad got super furious.
What has gotten into this child? This is not funny. Stop her, now.
But that wasn't the end of it. One evening, after we all watched the movie Child's Play on TV, I suddenly got up in the middle of the night and walked to Dad's bedside with googly eyes and a pencil in my hand.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Dad screamed like a little girl and dived under the bed.
This child is possessed. Take her away from me. She's evil.
Mom calmed me down quickly, but Dad always stayed away from me after that. Then one day, Mom and I came home to find a note from him.
I can't sleep with that devil child in the house. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
And, well, we never saw him again. But unlike Dad, Mom loved me a lot, and life was better with him gone. I also loved going to school and had plenty of friends. That is, until the day everyone found out about my weird quirk. One day in the 6th grade, soon after I'd watched the Lord of the Rings movies at home, a teacher dropped her gold ring on the floor. As I saw it sparkling in the light, I suddenly transformed into Gollum. As I leapt forward to pick up the ring, she got to it first and I went ballistic.
The filthy little thieves! Where is it? They stole it from us. My precious. Curse them. We hates them. It's ours, it is, and we wants it.
And with that, I attacked my teacher. She shrieked as other kids tried to hold me back, and someone called the principal. I almost got expelled, but Mom was called in and she explained my condition. She decided I wasn't watching any movies for a very long time. But the news had already spread like wildfire in school, and everyone started calling me different names. Clown, loser, psycho, and many, many more. And the school queen bee, Olive, was the meanest of them all.
Hold on, psycho. What are you going to turn into today?
Hola, Harry Potteress. Can you fly using the janitor's broom? Cut it out, Olive.
Oh, I'm scared. Are you going to turn me into a goblet with your magic?
I could smack her with a broom for sure, but I didn't want to upset Mom by causing more trouble, so I kept a low profile, even though the bullying never stopped. In the 9th grade, I decided to join the drama club at school. One afternoon, I was rehearsing alone before auditions for the school play when a handsome guy walked into the drama room.
Hi, my name is Drake, and I'm here for the drama auditions. Am I in the right place?
Oh, yes, you're in the right place at the right time. But before I could say a word, the Wicked Witch entered the room.
Oh, there you are, Drake.
Are you here for the role of the prince?
Take it from me, babe. That role is made for you,
and I'm meant to be your princess. But when everyone saw my acting skills, I got the lead role. Olive got selected for the maid's part, and Drake became my prince. I was loving all the attention I was getting from him, but it was clearly driving Olive crazy.
How dare you flirt with Drake? He's mine.
Really? I didn't see the owner's name tag on him.
Oh, look who finally found her tongue. But hear me loud and clear, freak. You can be his princess in a play, but I'm still his queen in real life. Stay away from Drake or else. Bring it on.
Well, she did. During breaks at rehearsals, she was all over him, touching his arm and laughing a little too hard at his jokes. But I wasn't going to just sit back and watch. The next day during costume trials, I walked in wearing a Catwoman costume, and Drake's jaw dropped when he saw me.
OMG. Irene, you look meow. How about you curl me closer with that tail of yours?
I gave him a wink and sat close to him as Olive turned red with anger and stormed out of the room. But then the next day, that witch came dressed up as Wonder Woman in a costume literally the size of a hanky. Her tactics didn't work, though, because one day at rehearsals, Drake asked me out in front of everyone. Of course, I said yes. As I was changing in the dressing room the next day, I nearly jumped out of my skin when I looked up and saw Olive's reflection in the mirror. She was holding up my costume that she'd ripped to shreds. OMG, Olive, you're such a psycho. You just wait and see what I do, Irene. I'm not gonna let a freak like you take away my dream boy. Ugh, she was insane. I pushed her aside and stormed out of the room, wondering what drama would come my way next. I didn't have to wait too long to find out, but it wasn't exactly what I'd expected. It was Drake's birthday on the weekend, and he'd invited half the school to his party. As soon as I arrived there, suddenly the music from the Twilight movie started to play on the speakers. As everyone looked around in surprise, I spotted Drake in the moonlight, and he looked just like Edward Cullen. Hello, Edward. Happy birthday. How old are you now? 104?
Who's Edward? What are you talking about?
Come on, Edward. I know you're a vampire. Your Bella is here. You can drink blood from my veins, and then we can live together for all eternity, my love. All the kids around us started laughing, while Drake just stared at me in shock, and then abruptly ran inside the house. Just then the music ended, and I realized the scene I'd made, and I'd scared Drake. That was just epic to watch. You acted even weirder than I hoped you would when I played the music. Now Drake's never gonna want to be with you. Freak. She was such a jerk. I started looking for Drake in the house to explain everything to him. Suddenly, I screamed when someone hugged me from behind. Drake, you scared me.
Hi, babe. I just came in to get something for you. I didn't know when was the right time to show you, but I think it's now.
Why was he being so strange? He was acting like nothing had happened a few minutes ago. But when I saw the thing he gave me, I was shocked. It was a photo album with hundreds of pictures of me. He clicked me going to the washroom, smelling my underarms, and picking my nose. What's wrong with you? Why did you take all these pictures?
Because I fell in love with you at first sight, Irene. And after you wore that Catwoman costume, my God, I just can't get you out of my head. Now that I know you think our love is like Edward and Bella's, I wanted to show you that I'm equally obsessed with us.
OMG, you're insane. Leave me alone. I don't want to be with you or even see you. And don't you dare follow me. I ran out of there as fast as I could. I couldn't believe I was dating a crazy psycho. The next day at school, I tried to hide from him, but he was following me around everywhere like a mad puppy. I hid out in the girls' bathroom for a while, but when I finally came out, I almost tripped over a body on the floor. It was Drake writhing around like he was in pain.
It hurts. It hurts so bad.
What hurts? Is it your tummy? Your appendix?
No, baby girl. It's my heart. Quit playing games and say you love me too.
Oh, shut up. You need therapy. I almost kicked him while shaking his hands off my ankle, and I ran away while everyone around us laughed hysterically. Olive called out to me. Wow, girl, he's as crazy as you. He's all yours. Geez, if he kept this up, I was going to need a restraining order. Later that night, as I was sleeping peacefully in my bed, I heard a faint creaking noise, and I turned around and screamed. Drake was standing by my bed. Are you freaking crazy? How do you even know where I live? Never mind, don't answer that. Just get out.
Babe, just give me a chance. I have an amazing gift for you.
And with that, he started unbuttoning his shirt. Hey, don't! Ew, stop that!
Relax, you're gonna love this.
He took out an invitation card tucked inside his shirt. Oh, thank God.
I know how crazy you are about acting, princess. And you know I would bring the world to your feet. Please, accept this invitation to a party on a cruise ship with Hollywood stars.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes, babe. As serious as my love for you. I want you to go with me to the party.
But how'd you get those passes?
Oh, I just stole them from my uncle's table when he wasn't looking. He knows many people in Hollywood.
Okay, he was still a crazy psycho, but I couldn't miss this awesome opportunity, right? Meeting Hollywood celebrities would be like a wild dream come true. And Drake wasn't lying one bit. When we got onto the ship, I could feel my heart beating like crazy. I was at a party full of actors and directors I practically worshipped. Just then, I spotted the world-famous director, freaking James Cameron himself, right at the front of the ship. Here was my chance to get discovered. I turned to Drake. How much do you love me?
Oh, as much as the depths of the sea, and the width of the sky, and the height of the...
Okay, I get it. You love me. You'll do anything for me, right?
Anything, babe.
We ran across the deck to the edge of the ship. I climbed onto the front railing with Drake right behind me, supporting me as I stretched my arms out just like in Titanic. Look, Jack, I'm flying. I'm flying, Jack.
I'm the king of the world! Woohoo!
Not now. Just shut up and kiss me, moron. As we kissed at the edge of the ship at sunset, lots of people around us started to cheer and clap. Even though it was Drake I was kissing, I had to admit, this was truly amazing. And the next thing I knew, I'd been offered a role in a movie, and my life was flipped upside down. I left the city for good and moved to LA with my mom. Fast forward 10 years, I'm a successful actor in Hollywood and have fans all over the world. I still act out sometimes in the most embarrassing situations, but people just think I'm in character now for some movie role. Hi, I'm Maria from Mexico. Everyone called me the Crystal Girl because I was so delicate and always at risk of getting hurt. In fact, my whole life was caught inside a bubble. But before continuing, don't forget to like and subscribe to My Story Animated. Once when I was little, I hurt my 2 little arms and cried so much. When Mom saw me cry and suffer as a newborn baby, she went crazy and grew crazier since then. Maria, don't get on there. No, Maria, you know you can't play on the swings. You can't ride a bike. No. When I was 7, Mom made a protective shield around me, so I literally grew up in a bubble. Life was not easy living like that. I never had friends. I never went to birthday parties, movies, the sea, or shopping. My whole world was those 4 walls inside my house. I was even educated at home. Mom played at being my classmate. Is there anything more creepy than that?
Maria, do you want us to go to recess together?
Mom, you're not a girl. You're my mother. I want to go to school. Please, I beg you.
Oh, Maria, how funny you are. Let's play in the yard. The one that arrives last loses.
I hate my life. The years went by. Mom decided to change the bubble models, and I got them air-conditioned. My life was boring, very boring, and Mom was becoming crazier and crazier. One day when I was 9, Mom left the front door open. I tried to get through it, but my bubble got caught in the middle of the door frame and I was trapped there for 3 hours. All my neighbors saw me and made fun of me, but something that I had never seen in real life approached. A little puppy. I managed to get my hand out of the bubble and touched it. The puppy drooled at me, and it was the grossest and most exciting thing so far. Of course, Mom punished me.
No TV for a whole week.
But when I was 12, something unbelievable just happened. Maria, come here. I want to introduce you. Meet Mario, your new friend. We said hello, and Mom gave us a list of things that are forbidden and another list of things that are allowed. But Mom only let us play chess and put together puzzles and watch documentaries of wild animals? Take it or leave. It's okay, Mrs. Lopez. We will be fine. And I was looking at him like an alien. The only person I had ever seen up close was Mom, and she wasn't very pretty. Mario had dark skin and green eyes, and when he spoke, he moved his hands exaggeratedly. He almost spoke with his hands. Mario hadn't seen many people either. Maybe yes, but definitely not one like me. Mario became my best friend. With my mom looking at us all the time, we invented a secret language through chess. Maria, I have to talk with you. Tell me, Mario, I'm in love with you. And I'm in love with you. Are we a couple? We are. Mario and I became inseparable. We communicate telepathically. One day, Mom had a very bad cold. She sneezed, coughed constantly, but thanks to the cough syrup, she fell asleep. Yep, it was my time to get closer to Mario. Psst, Mario, come here. Are you sure? Yes. And this is how I got my first kiss.
What do you two think you're doing? Mario Pinto Fresias, get out of here right now. Do you want to spread a plague to my daughter?
No, Mom, please. Mrs. Lopez, please, don't hurt me. And so I was locked behind Mom's bars again, and I never saw Mario again. My heart was broken, but Mom didn't care. I became a very quiet teenager. I read the books that Mom bought me. With not many options, I made up a parallel world within mine. When I looked at an illustration in a book, I managed to get inside it with my mind. I was in the jungle. I stroked elephants. I fought with lions. Another day, I flew to the moon. I was an astronaut and I nailed a flag on Mars. One not-so-fun day, I got into a scary story, and I quickly fled from there. Another 2 years passed, and no one came to rescue me. When I turned 16, I managed to convince my mother that I wasn't going to break into 1,000 pieces. My method was not very conventional.
Maria Lopez, get down from the top of that table right now. You will get your hand broken. You already know that you are very delicate.
I'm not getting off, Mom. I am not made of glass.
Enough, Maria. You are punished.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm 16 years old. You can't have me in a bubble anymore.
Well, no bubble, but you will take these pills.
What pills are those?
No questions. You take them.
It sounded better than the suffocating bubble, so I agreed to take those remedies. But strangely, I started to feel weak, practically unable to get out of bed. Those days passed me like a nightmare. I was totally scared. I didn't know what would happen to me, and my mom was getting crazier every day. I turned 17 and decided not to take my pills anymore. When Mom brought them, I was lucid enough to start pushing them aside in my mouth. When Mom left, I spit them out and hid them in a jar. I was better without the pills, but I didn't want to hold on anymore. One night, I decided to flee. At the train station, I made a list of all the dreams that I had been waiting to fulfill and that I had only imagined. To travel, parachute, go to a water park, learn to swim and swim in open water, run a karting race, try an exotic food, make friends, take revenge on Mom, fall in love, write a book. All these dreams looked impossible, as I had nothing but myself and my bag. To travel, I needed money. I started singing on a corner, and with the money I raised, I was able to get away from there. I danced in the rain, I made friends, I could feel what it feels like to be alive. At last, the jail was over. One day I climbed a cliff, and when I was there, so high up, feeling that I could breathe freely, I thought of Mom and all that she made me miss by not leaving her house. I told myself I was never gonna let anyone lock me up again. And of course, I fell in love. Jose, the guitarist, had olive skin and the most beautiful honey-colored eyes. We spent a month together and he was a great traveling companion. I didn't want to tie myself to anything or anyone, but Jose couldn't understand, and he left. I had my list of dreams to fulfill, and that was all I had in mind. I traveled and traveled, did things that thrilled me. When I ran a go-kart race, sadly, I had an accident, and I broke down. That's not because I am made of glass. It just happens when one lives. It strikes. But while I was unconscious, they called my mother. When I opened my eyes for the first time after the accident, I saw her huge, on top of me. I felt totally collapsed. It was like the freedom and happiness I had never existed. Easy, Maria, my little one. Here I am to take care of you. Look how you ended up. No, Mom. I don't want you to take care of me anymore. You make me sick.
Sorry, Maria. Here's the rule. I have your custody because you can't take care of yourself.
You won't get away with it.
I think the medication is confusing you a bit. Mom is going to take care of you. Stay calm.
And just like that, this doctor was whom I could talk to telepathically because, coincidentally, it was Mario. Mario, thank God it's you. You have to save me.
Of course, Maria. I'm never leaving you again. Ma'am, are you responsible for this young lady?
Yes, I am the only one responsible.
She is very sick and she cannot take care of herself.
Mario, tell this to Mom. Exactly everything I tell you.
Very well. What a good mother. So devoted. As you know, your daughter has a very serious fracture. We're going to operate on her. No, I will not be separated from my daughter again. I'm going into the surgery room with her. Please, have a glass of water.
We put Mom to sleep with a powerful sedative. We left her at the hospital. Mario left a very clear indication. This patient must start psychological therapy. And because of that, I took revenge on my mother. And at the same time, I fell in love. And so, I checked my wish numbers 8 and 9 off the list. Mario asked me to marry him, but I said no. I didn't want to get married yet. We have all the time in the world. And so, we wrote a new wish list, but this time together. Wondering what happened to my last wish? Write a book? Right now, I am writing the last sentence of my book, and this is my story, How the Crystal Girl Turned to Steel.